from the Earl Crabb Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 12 years of local high school sports television, is very proud to present the 67th annual Kendall Arnett Basketball Tournament. Tonight, in the championship game of the oldest basketball tournament west of the Mississippi, your 9-4 Nevada Union Miners take on the defending Kendall Arnett champions, the 11-2 San Juan Spartans. It's one game and a place for history in the Kendall. It's NU versus San Juan, and all the action is coming up right now, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. There is one final game to be played tonight in the 67th version of the Kendall Arnett Basketball Tournament here at the Earl Crabb Gymnasium at Placer High School, and it's the championship game between the Nevada Union Miners and the Spartans from San Juan High School. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations, and Happy New Year to you from all of us here at Touchdown Productions. Gil Dominguez tonight. Later, I'll be joined by Scott Spencer, our director. Inside the Commander 2 is Brandon Duckett. And, of course, the rest of the Touchdown Productions sports team is on hand right here on New Year's Eve to bring you this exciting championship game. But first, as is our tradition here on the Game of the Week, begin with bonus coverage. That's right, it's bonus coverage for you. It's the battle for third place between the Placer Hillmen and the Del Oro Golden Eagles. We pick up action right now in the third period of play. Del Oro on a 21-point second quarter has taken the lead 33-27, and we'll pick up the action right now. Crashing to the floor very hard is Nick Ruiz, and scoring is Brian Rowe. Hillman with the ball, 35-27, 5:54 remaining in the third period. The battle for third place well underway as we await the start of the championship game, which will be followed immediately after this, so stay tuned. We will not be leaving you. This is bonus coverage, 2 games in 1 for you tonight here. Kind of a little New Year's present for us. Down inside low. And traveling is Jeff Patton. Other action that we'll be talking about in the Kendall as it wraps up today on its 3-day run here. Colfax, in the game before this, was crowned the consolation champion as they beat Del Campo. So Falcons having a good Kendall. Once again, the consolation champion, just like they were last year. Picked up on the garbage. Patton, he'll dribble into the front zone. Matt Ross now, he'll take it, go baseline, put it up, score it, Matt Ross! Nick Lewis now bringing it up for Del Oro. Over to Ruiz, he'll go side, put it up also, Ruiz for 2. Jensen with the ball now on the right-hand side. Out to Ross, down deep inside, spin around, jumper, no good. Rebound, Ross going for it. Shot was by Clem. Bounced off the rim. Foul on Clem. 2 fouls, and Del Oro will bring it up. Lewis handling the ball for the Golden Eagles. He'll move over to his right side. Look where to go. Gets it out to Root. Root. Top of the key. Back out to Lewis. Placer playing some pretty stingy defense. Out here to Lewis on the left-hand side. He'll penetrate. Put it up over the outstretched arm of Patton. Come off high off the glass. And the foul is going to be on Butterfield, his second. So Placer trailing by 8. Needs to get a little offense on the board here. 4:30 remaining. Ross trying to make something happen there. Drives to the baseline and gets fouled. And that's going to be the fourth foul on John Root, their big man down underneath, as Matt Ross goes to the line. Calmly sinks it, 37-30. For those of you just joining us now, you've missed a really, really good basketball tournament as Ross sinks the second one. 3 fun-filled days here in the Kendall. What a great way to end the year. Del Oro with the ball now. Picked up by Ruiz. He'll go into the key, throw it up, no good. Rebound is Jensen. He'll hand it off to Ross. Ross puts it up, no good. Tries to get the rebound, goes out of bounds. It will be Del Oro ball. A couple ticks over 4 minutes remaining here in the third period as Lewis brings it up court. He'll settle down. Kick it over to Ruiz. Ruiz now hands it to Hendricks, kind of like a little football handoff there. Back out to Lewis on the out-hand side. He'll penetrate all the way down to the base. Turn around, throw it in to Penny. Garrett Penny comes off of his hands. Turns it over. Placer ball as Jensen brings it up. Over to the corner now is Amara. Patton, he's going to take it, dish it off. Oh, big collision underneath between Hendricks and foul on Butterfield. That'll be his third. Going to the line will be Josh Clem. Let's take a look at that again as the bodies are banging here in this game. You see the bounce pass coming over and then just clobbering him over the top. And actually, he fell down pretty hard. 69 reverse is the wipe we've been using. Speed 5 to get really technical. There you go. As Clem sinks the free throw. 37-33 now. Placer closing the gap. 3:26 remaining. Ball goes out to Ruiz. Ruiz goes right through the heart of the defense. Kicks it out to Lewis. Calmly sinks that three-pointer. 40-33 now. Del Oro needed that one. Placer had run off a string of baskets. Now deep inside goes Patton. Kind of stymied there, ran into the defense, but then regained his momentum and put it in off the glass. Nice move by Patton. 40-35 is your score. Lewis now. Dribbles left, comes back around to the top, being harassed by Tabor. Clem defending Penny down low. Foul is called. We'll see what they call.
Foul's on 23, Josh Clem. That's his third.
Foul is going to be on Clem. That's going to be his third foul. Out of the game goes Jensen. Into the game goes Matt Ross. Throwing the ball up is Penny, trying to make something happen, and he does with a foul.
Foul's on 4, James Tabor. His first.
And Tabor picks up his first foul of the game.
Garrett Penny at the line.
So Garrett Penny goes to the line. Del Oro has 4 fouls. Placer has 6, as Penny makes his first one. And he makes his second one as well. See some Golden Eagle fans up in the upper right left-hand corner across the court from us. Got their hands up during the free throw, trying to make it happen for the Golden Eagles. Del Oro lost a game last night to Nevada Union in kind of a preview SFL action. Nice shot by Clem. draws the Hillmen within 5. Hendricks now from outside the line. On the rebound, it's Ruiz. Ball tries to get down into Patton. Intercepted by Del Oro. Now it's Clem has the ball. Over on the right-hand side. Tries to get to Patton, but broken up by Butterfield. Butterfield with the ball, drops it on the floor, though. Now here's Ross. He's all alone going up. Lay it up and in, Matt Ross. Nice play there. We take a look at that one again if we have time. And now the foul underneath. So Patton picks up his. Let's take a look at that play one more time with Matt Ross. As we can see, Butterfield coming up, drops the ball right there, and then quickly the ball goes back to Ross. He lays it up and in off of the glass. Pretty good composure there for the senior. Back to live action here as Ruiz makes his free throws. Makes it 46-39. So Del Oro keeps pushing out that lead. Placer doing what it can to put some points on the board. Only able to get as close as 5. Here's the shot now by Jensen. Off the back of the rim, no good. Del Oro pushes the ball up court. It's Luke Bradley. Now Lewis out to Bradley again. Over to the far side is Ruiz. Got a whistle blow as the ball comes to Hendricks. And the foul is on Bradley. That's going to be his second foul. Bringing the ball in will be Matt Ross as Jensen brings it up court. Jensen goes left, under pressure by Lewis. Cross court over to Ross, up off the glass. This time it won't go. Rebound, Penny. Ruiz with the ball now on the right-hand side. Goes over to Bradley. Bradley looks right, goes left. Lewis comes back across the top. Now they go in deep. Backdoor doesn't work, though. And it's going to be a jump ball between Penny and Matt Ross. Boy, that door was wide open for Nick Ruiz as he came across the baseline, put it up, did not go. Hillmen very fortunate there. Nice play, though, by the Golden Eagles. So the jump ball, the possession arrow goes over to the Hillmen this time as Jensen sets up the attack for the Hillmen. Kreider on the outside in the game now. There's Jensen. Over to Matt Ross. Ross back over into the corner to Jensen. He's going to try and penetrate. Can't do it. Spins around, turns the ball, gives it to Clem, throws it up, no good. Rebound is Milton. Milton with the call. The clock's coming down. Over into the corner is Bradley. Throws it up and scores! Bradley at the buzzer off the glass. Let's take a look at that one as he just beat the buzzer. 48-39. It's a 10-point third quarter. Here we see the ball, time running down now, 4 seconds, 3 seconds as the ball comes to Bradley. He penetrates on the baseline and just throws it up. There's the light, it's out of his hand, and it's in. 48-39 in favor of the Del Oro Golden Eagles. There's your line score. As you can see, the Hillmen jumped out to a 12-8 lead early in the first period, but then that big second period by Del Oro, 21 points, upset the balance of power, made it 29-25. And then here in the third, 18-14, Del Oro maintaining its dominance over the Hillmen after that second period where they opened up the floodgates for those points. And so now it comes down to the fourth quarter. Hillmen pretty consistent there, 12, 13, 14 points in each quarter. DO a little bit slow out of the gates, but since then, over 18 points in each period as we head into the fourth. In the balance hangs third place in the 67th annual Kendall Arnett. The Hillmen losing to San Juan yesterday. They'll take on the Miners, who beat Del Oro. So here we go, fourth quarter action. Losing the handle a little bit is Milton. Picked it up by Bradley, though. Now it's Lewis. Lewis looking to his right. He found Ruiz. Ruiz going to go baseline. Put it up, no good. Rebound Patton and a foul. So Ruiz showing lots of speed. Getting that ball on the outside, immediately just turning the corner and going to the base. Drawing the foul. And now he'll miss the first of two free throws. In the house, of course, the Placer Pep Band, Placer cheerleaders, Placer coaches and fans, and everything green and yellow, green and gold. Jensen with the ball, tries to get it in, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Del Oro's ball. Oh, possession arrow is over at the Hillmen. Ball quickly given back to Jensen, who threw the ball in. He threw it up, but no good. Milton now on the left-hand side. Oh, trying to get it to Ruiz, and they did. Ross was all over him. Still got the ball. What a great competition that is. Nico Ruiz against Matt Ross. Two great competitors. And Ruiz won that one, getting the ball over in the corner and then spinning around. Back to action here is Ruiz, top of the key. Throws it over to Bradley. Bradley, he'll look, he'll spin, he'll go to the basket. Nice move, but waiting there for him was Jeff Patton. And he says, not in my house, not in the Earl Crab. You're going to have to get up earlier than that to get that basket up there. Great block by Patton. We can take a look at that one too. Milton tries to bring the ball in. Stolen. Hustle play by Jensen. Up the side now. Slow up the action. Get it over to Ross. Ross over to the outside. Now back to Clem. Clem looking inside to Patton. Patton turns around. Faces the defense. Bounce pass inside to Clem, but a foul is called.
That was by Luke Bradley. His third.
48-39.
Spencer Butterfield returns to the Golden Eagles.
9-point lead. Butterfield in. Bradley out. 6:48 remaining. Inbound pass to Clem. Puts it up, no good. Turnaround Patton. Put it up. Right hand. Store it! Milton now. Over to Ruiz. Ruiz, he's going to penetrate the lane. Loses the ball. Over to Lewis. Lewis kicks it out to Milton. Milton now. Back over to Lewis. Lewis, he likes the middle. Puts it up. Score it! Lewis! Nice job by Nick Lewis going into the key, stopping, and then pulling up on the short J. Matt Ross all the way, coast to coast. On the cutter. Got it to him. Baseline. Laid it in. They're firing on all cylinders. There's a three-pointer by Nick Lewis. 53-43. So every time Placer has an answer here, Del Oro comes right back, this time with a three-pointer by Nick Lewis. As we hear the Placer Pep Band go into action. I can tell you it's very, very noisy here courtside with the Pep Band. But it's a tradition here at Placer High School for the pep band to perform, and not only perform, but the alumni of the pep band to show up, bring their instruments, and join in the fun here. The game not always played on New Year's Eve, but like Mark Lee says, every 7 years, the game, the tournament, is on the 29th, 30th, and 31st. So here we are, New Year's Eve. Hope you're enjoying this one at home. The battle for third place. Right now, Del Oro winning that battle by 10 with 5:55 remaining. Jensen brings the ball up. Gives it off to Clem. Shoots it no good. Rebound is Clem, up and no good also. Here comes Butterfield now, down into the corner. Rowe has the ball. Over to Lewis. Lewis pointing to his left, trying to direct some traffic. Gets the ball out here to Rowe. Rowe, cross court, almost kicked to Lewis, and then back to Rowe for a 20-footer, no good. Ball's on the floor, body's on the floor, and it's going to be called out of bounds, going to Del Oro.
Returning for the Golden Eagles, number 44, John Roots.
Ball goes into the backcourt where Lewis is. He'll pick it up, throw it over to Rowe. Right in front of our announce position. Back over to Lewis. That's a three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Picked up by Ross. Now it's the Hillmen has an opportunity. Jensen outside the three-point line. Gives it to Ross. He wants baseline, can't get it. Swing it over to the other side. There's Amara. Mara looks, fakes, down inside. Gets the ball over to Clem, but he's fouled even before he can go up.
44, John Root, on number 5.
And that's the 5th foul for John Root. As the Brain Trust over at Del Oro discuss what they want to do. You want to take out John Root? That's what they want to do. 4:45 remaining. You might need him for the last minute or two. At the free throw line is Clem. He'll sink the first one. And put in the second one. So 5 points for Clem this half, as we just picked up action at the half. Del Oro now an opportunity to extend their lead. 8 points, 53-45. As fast break points by the Hillmen closes that gap to 6. Off the front of the rim. And it's going to be Placer ball, as falling out of bounds. Jensen got the ball, threw it off of Butterfield, who was standing there. And a timeout is called. Gil Dominguez here along with the rest of the Touchdown Productions sports team. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got 4:12 remaining in the, well, I don't know what you would call this. It's the battle for third place. It's not the consolation final. But these are the 4 teams that were on the winning side of the bracket. It all started off on Monday, of course. We had 8 teams in play that day. We shot 3 of those games. And then the earlier game, San Juan defeated Del Campo 61-47. They advanced. And then we saw Nevada Union and Colfax. Nevada Union won that game by 1 point, 48-47. then we saw Bear River and Del Oro, and Bear River won that game as well. So ball's coming in play right now. Jensen with the ball, hands it off to Clem. Patton in the middle. He likes what he sees. Tries. Oh, and he's going to travel going up the middle of the key. Del Oro with the ball, an opportunity to extend their lead. Butterfield kicks it out to Lewis. Hendricks on the outside. Ball comes loose. Picked up by Rowe. Referee's in my way right here. And shot clock violation is going to turn the ball over to Placer. .317 remaining, 53-47. Here in the battle for third place, bringing it in is Jensen. Over to Clem, now over to Jensen again, puts it up, no good. Rebound is Ross. Oh, he's hammered. He'll be going to the line. Foul will be on Butterfield. His fourth foul. Matt Ross going to the line. 4-2, sinks his first one. Makes it a 5-point lead. See if Ross can cut it to 4. And he does. So Ross, 2, 4, 6. 10 points in this half for Matt Ross. He's willing the Hillmen to victory, although they still trail by 4. Nick Ruiz tries the little razzle-dazzle, trying to throw the ball off Clem, but he was out of bounds when he did it, so the ball will go to Placer as Jensen brings the ball up. Now he passes it to Harder. Now Patton in the middle, over to the resilient Matt Ross. Down inside to Clem. Clem looks. Over to Amara. Back over to Patton. Over to the side is Jensen. Now down to try to get it in low, and they do to Clem. Spins around. Score at Clem! Josh Clem, with 2:23 remaining, has the Placer Hillmen within 2. As Rowe brings up the ball over to Lewis right in front of our position here. Now dribbles left, out to Rowe on the right-hand side. Past the three-point line. He looks, terminates the dribble. Over to Lewis. Down in goes Ruiz. Penetrates and throws it up. Big basket for Del Oro. Jensen with the ball now. Throws it out of bounds. And the ball will be going out to Placer. 1:57 remaining. Big basket by Ruiz to extend that Del Oro lead to 4. Somebody left him unguarded, and Josh Clem goes to the basket. It's a 2-point ball game again with 1:45 remaining, 55-53. Ruiz at the top of the key, throws it over to Lewis. He penetrates, loses the ball. Patton picks it up. Now he brings up the ball. Over to Clem, over to the corner to Ross. Ross goes baseline, bounce pass. They lose it. Picked up to Ross, though, go into and put it up off the glass! Matt Ross has tied up this ball game! Timeout! My, oh my! Matt Ross taking this game into his own hands, has tied up this ball game with 55 seconds remaining. No, excuse me, 1:21 remaining. The score 55-55. You've got a volume control right there that you can adjust it up or down. Getting ready to join us here on the sidelines is going to be Scott Spencer. He'll be on mic 2, and he's ready to go right now. Welcome to the broadcast there, Scott.
Well, thanks, Gil. Nice to be here tonight. It looks like we've got an exciting game going on right now, tied up with a minute to go. Placer coming back.
That was exciting.
Yeah, it was. This is a great place for basketball. This is one of my favorite gyms in all of California right here.
Yeah, I think there's only 3 or 4 of them left in the state.
Yeah, when this place gets a rocking, it's pretty loud. Old wood frame building.
Yeah, and you add the Placer pep band to it and the cheerleaders and all the Placer fans behind us.
You bet. I remember, what was it, 05 when Nevada Union was here last playing, and boy, that was quite a game.
Yep, and we're looking forward to seeing them next. They're going to have their hands full with the San Juan Spartans. But right now, we're all tied up to see who wants to be the third place finisher here in the 67th annual Kendall Arnett. 1:15 remaining on the clock. We're all tied up at 55 apiece. As Rowe gets the ball, handles it off to Ruiz. Tries to penetrate, can't do it. Lewis from the outside, no good. Going to be a foul underneath.
That was a battle there. Good offensive boards.
Comes on 12, Anthony Amara. Spencer Butterfield to the line.
So Butterfield's going to go to the line. Unable to break the tie. No pressure there, Scott.
No. Free throws are so important in a close game down the stretch.
All tied up. He gets one more. As the crowd behind us erupts, and that one goes in.
Yeah. 1 point lead for him, huh?
So Butterfield gives the Golden Eagles a 1 point lead. And a little ball comes off the hands of Clem. And now timeout's going to be called. So Placer missing a golden opportunity there. The ball came from Jensen into Clem, who put his hands up to get it, and it just slipped right through.
Yeah, that was a costly turnover. This is a smart timeout by Del Oro right now, and come up with the play and see if they can't use all 30 seconds on that shot clock and just grind it out and try to go for a good basket.
I want to say the same thing happened at the Colfax-Nevada Union game. Colfax had the ball and mishandled the ball with 8 seconds remaining. By the time they got it, threw up a desperation shot. Clock had expired, and Nevada Union goes on to win.
Yeah, close game. Comes down to turnovers. Turnovers and making those free throws.
So now the Hillmen down by 1. Ball comes into Rowe now as the clock starts to wind down. 45 seconds remaining. Rowe dribbles in front of us. Now goes to the other side. Loses the handle temporarily. Terminates the dribble. Gets it over to Hendricks. Hendricks stops. Back over to Rowe. Rowe's going to penetrate. Dishes it off to Ruiz. Throws it up. No good!
Well, he got a good look. They used quite a bit of time there.
Jensen now with the ball. Over to Amara. Over to Clem, and timeout Placer.
Wow.
So smart timeout by Mark Lee. 22.1 seconds.
Yeah, give him a time to draw something up here.
Well, that's an eternity in basketball.
Yeah, it certainly is. Well, he's a smart coach. He'll come up with a good play here. It's going to go down to the wire, isn't it?
Well, we've had some great matchups here at the Kendall all year long. Every day, teams very evenly matched, and just a great tournament. Mark Lee carrying on the tradition of the Kendall Arnett and the responsibility of putting this on every year. There we see the line score of the game. As we said, Hillman took the early lead. Big second period by Del Oro, though, made the halftime score 29-25. And then they owned the third quarter as well, but Hillmen have come back here in the fourth period to get close, tie the game, and now trail by 1 as the San Juan Spartans wait in the wings on the far side of the court to take their position on the court. Matt Ross is going to bring the ball in now. He's going to bring it into Patton. Patton looking down and low. There's Ross. He circled all the way around.
Nice
Throw it up and in!
Nice pass. Beautifully drawn play, beautifully executed.
Matt Ross, after throwing the ball in. Let's take a look at that one while we have a timeout, Duckett. What a great play. They used Matt Ross as a decoy throwing the ball in, and then no one was watching him. Circled back around the baseline and got open, and then laid it in off the glass for 2 and a 1-point Placer lead.
Yeah, excellent pass. He had a nice pump fake.
Here it is, right here. You see Matt Ross coming on the right-hand side of your picture. No one's watching him. A little decoy play. He circled all the way around.
Up and under. Beautiful.
Threw it up and in off the glass. Kind of bounced around, a little bit dangerous there.
Well,
but it went down.
Very well executed.
Wow. 57-56.
Well, wouldn't expect nothing less from Placer.
10.1 remaining here in the fourth quarter. This is your bonus coverage here for your championship game. Gil Dominguez along with Scott Spencer. Hope you're enjoying it as the Placer fans react to the team coming back out on the court. Okay, here we go. Lewis, bring the ball in. He does to Rowe. Rowe, looking left, looking right. Over to Lewis. It's a three-pointer. Hits the rim, no good. You can hear the crowd behind me as Josh Clem comes down with the rebound with 0.5 seconds remaining.
This one's almost in the books now. Yep, shoot a couple free throws, but half a second left here. It's all but over, I think.
Placer in a prevent defensive scheme with Patton under the basket.
There it is.
You almost want to miss that basket hard and make it bounce back or something with a half second.
Yeah, half second's hard to do anything with. That's a great win for Placer there.
So this one is in the books, 57-56. Placer winning the third place position here at the 67th annual Kendall Arnett.
Yeah, excellent win for Placer. Coming from behind, never gave up. That's one they can be proud of.
And now they'll have the awarding of the third place trophy. Great game, though. Del Oro's got nothing to hang their head about. The only game they were really kind of blowing out was the game against NU last night. They won the first game pretty easily over Bear River.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that game. That's a good win. NU's playing well this year. It's with the new coach.
So as soon as they do the trophy ceremony, then we'll have NU and San Juan take the court. And I think we're done with these two right here. And we're ready for those two.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a game. Let's hear it for both teams. We'd like to announce the all-tournament players. First for the Del Oro Golden Eagles.
They're going to list the
number 11, Brian Rowe.
all-tournament players now.
And number 21, Spencer Butterfield, the all-tournament players from the Del Oro Golden Eagles.
So So Butterfield and Rowe receiving all tournament honors.
Two excellent ball players there.
Yeah,
Very deserving.
And we'll get to see him twice this season, the Nevada Union Miners, as Jeff Patton.
And number 32, Matt Ross.
So those are the only, I thought I printed 4 of these.
MVP for the Placer Hillmen, Josh Clem.
They're not over there? Oh, that's the other ones. Those are the other Del Oros.
Before we hand out the third place trophy, let's give a big round of applause to the Del Oro Gold Eagles and Coach Jeff
It would have bit me if it was a bug or something.
And now, the winner of the third place game of the 67th annual Kendall Arnett Tournament, the Placer Hillmen Coach Trophy.
As the Placer Hillmen receive the trophy, courtside, it's Michael Jensen comes up to grab it. And what a great thrill for the Hillmen to win third in their tournament. Regardless of the season that they have year after year, they've always got the Kendall and the 67-year tradition.
All smiles over there for Placer.
As the pep band plays the alma mater, one of the traditions here. Every time you come down to visit the Earl Crabb Gymnasium, and the crowd joins in.
I'm impressed. It looks like all the players know the song.
Very rich tradition of the alma mater after all the sports at Placer High School. Very nice to see.
Very nice tradition. Yes, it is. Well, I see the Spartans over there getting ready to take the floor.
Yes, they are. And while they get ready to run out, and then Nevada Union's going to run out on the field. On the field.
On the floor.
I'm still in football mode. Here come the San Juan Spartans. All set for the championship game.
So the Spartans are 11-2 this year, having a good season so far.
And here comes the Nevada Union Miners with their new head coach, Dale Latimer, and some tall assistant guy over there.
Well, I see assistant coach Mark Casey. Nice shirt he has on there.
So while the teams are warming up on the field, let's go ahead and remind you that this exclusive coverage of the 67th annual Kendall Arnett basketball tournament is brought to you by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers Enterprises, their goals are simple: provide rock and sand products, ready-mix concrete, construction services, and rental equipment to their customers, while providing safe, stable jobs for their employees, thereby ensuring Hanson Brothers Enterprises will continue as a contributor to our community just like it has since 1953. That's Hanson Brothers Enterprises, part of the fabric of Placer and Nevada County. And Hanson Hills Flat Lumber Company. There they are. They've been your local home center in Grass Valley since 1921 with 2 locations to serve you in Colfax and the newest store in Grass Valley. At Hills Flat, you get to meet Tim Lloyd, their appliance guru. He brings over 20 years of appliance experience every day with him riding his lunchbox. He doesn't just sell appliances, he knows them. Whether you need a full kitchen appliance package or just looking to update it to a more efficient model, Tim is there to help you every step of the way at the Hills Flat Lumber Company in Colfax and Grass Valley. The Pardini family wishes you a happy new year. And Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services. Mike Bratton knows a winning team when he sees one. That's why he supports Nevada County basketball and the NU Miners. Mike has assembled a local team for you as well in the insurance industry. So whether you're working with Amy, Robin, Bobby, Kathy, Jim, Sarah, Karen, Nicole, or Jennifer, you know you're working with your friends and neighbors who care about your family's insurance needs and work hard to meet your expectations every day. That's Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance. And soft answers. Dallas with Home is your local computer specialist in computer software management, design, and consultation. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers are your computer's best friend. Dallas is ready to take on all those hard-to-solve computer problems that come up and when you design your system. So make your computer and your computer system your friend again with the help of Dallas with Home and Soft Answers, a proud supporter and one of the coaches of Nevada Union basketball. They're stopping the clock, so we'll just go right with touchdown there. That's us celebrating our 12th season of local sports television. Happy New Year and the best in all the year from everyone here at Touchdown Productions. Thanks for tuning in, making us the #1 sports telecast in the foothills. And be sure to join us all throughout the next year as we continue to bring you only the best in local sports television. Gil Dominguez, along with Scott Spencer here for the championship game. Among many of the other things, you know, I guess you never get tired of being called Zach's dad.
Nope, that's how I'm known, I guess. Zach's dad. That's okay. There could be worse things to be known for.
That's right. But also another stint as the Nevada Union Minor Basketball Booster Club president.
Yep, Coach Latimer and asked me to stay on another year here and help in the transition, and so I'm enjoying it. It's economic times are difficult now, and boosters is really playing a more important role than ever in keeping the basketball program going at NU, both the girls and boys program. We have a fundraiser coming up here real soon I'd like to talk about real quick. It's going to be a golf ball drop, and it's going to happen during the homecoming rally at the school. Immediately following, we're going to have a ball drop out on the football field if the weather allows it. Our local Grass Valley Fire Department's going to assist us with dropping the balls from the top of one of their great big ladders. And tickets are going to be on sale here real soon, in about a week. In early January, they'll go on sale. They'll be $5 a piece, with the grand prize being $1,000. So I encourage people to be looking for those. A good $5 investment gives you a chance to win $1,000. So that's going to be our big fundraiser for this year.
And that's kind of a novel concept there as well.
Yeah, I think so. It's the first time we've done it. We're hoping for some success. The players will all be selling tickets along with the booster program. And you know what can you say? Opportunity to win $1,000 there. And thank you to the Grass Valley Fire Department for all their help. And we'll be looking forward to it. So be watching for those tickets. Yeah,
and we'll have some more information here on the game of the week as our next game and so our telecasts present themselves. So Nevada Union tonight playing in the championship game. They haven't been here since 2005. That was the year of Tyler Smith and his last year, his senior year at Nevada Union. They won the tournament that year, beating Placer 54-52 in a game that I have to say that we missed because it was very, very stormy out.
Yes,
and
it was.
Lynn didn't want us driving the old Commander down Highway 49, afraid that we were going to get washed or blown off the road or something like that. Plus, that thing leaked like a sieve.
Yep. Your wife was looking out for you there.
So we wound up missing that game, but Nevada Union, that's their most recent victory and their only victory. That broke, of course, they weren't here every single year, but their previous victory before that was in 1996. Altogether, they've won the tournament 7 times out of the 67 years. So just a little over 10% of the victories are Nevada Union. Their first appearance was back in 1946 when it was still Grass Valley High School.
Mercy, long time ago.
So that's how long this tournament goes back there. And then there was a stint right here in the 80s when they played Placer for the championship 3 years in a row and lost all 3 years. Placer winning in 81, 82, and 83 with some pretty close games, except for the 83 one where they won by 18. And then they went on to win the 4th year in a row, beating Woodland 56-53. So that was a 4-year championship span for them, certainly one of the longest in the history of the tournament. But when you go back 67 years, Scott, there's lots of great games and lots of great plays. Albert Ally played here in this gym in this tournament and had a number of great games. So just a real slice of basketball history here in the foothills.
Yeah, I'll say this is a great tournament. It's been going on, 67 years now. And,
right, 1943.
Mercy. Yeah, I don't think there's too many tournaments that can say that. I remember that 05 game, Nevada Union won against Placer, and Tyler Smith, who is the leading scorer for NU that year, actually had no points going into the very last play of the game where he was fouled and went to the free throw line in a tie game and made both his free throws.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the grid right here. As we were saying before, we all started on Monday with 8 teams. Nevada Union beat Colfax to advance. Del Oro beat Bear River to move to the right side of the grid there. San Juan beat Del Campo, and Placer beat Mariloma. Then in yesterday's action, San Juan beat Placer to advance into the game tonight, and NU beat Del Oro to advance into tonight. And then the game that you just saw, Placer beat Del Oro for the consolation, 57-56 for the third place winner, and that brings us to the championship game here tonight between Nevada Union and San Juan. So while the teams are continuing to warm up, we'll talk more about the Kendall Arnett and more importantly the Nevada Union Miners and their new head coach, after we remind you that this exclusive coverage of the Kendall Arnett is being brought to you by the new Beach Hut Deli. The new Beach Hut Deli is now open to feed a hungry Nevada County. Beach Hut is located in the historic Nevada City in the Griggs building. That's the brand new building at 104 Union Street, right across from Bank of America. At Beach Hut, they don't make sandwiches, they build them. They have an extensive menu of specialty sandwiches, including their most popular, the Surf and Bird, or you can design your own specialty sandwich from an array of options. They also have party trays and invite your team to stop by after your games. Steve and Cindy Smith, they're in the house tonight. Support NU Miner basketball and hope to see you soon at the Beach Hut Deli. And Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire is the official auto repair facility of the Game of the Week. They've been voted Nevada County's best for the past 7 years by the readers of the Union newspaper, and Mark and Mike know how important it is for you to get up and get to work every day. You want to turn the key and have it go. And they know how important it is for the Commander 2 to get to every single broadcast. So when the Commander 2 is down, they get her back on the road quickly so you don't have to miss a single NU Miner broadcast. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs. And by Spencer Construction. This one's for you.
Oh, boy.
It's a freebie.
You're not to make me read this, are you?
No,
Okay.
It was a blue one. Spencer Construction is a local resource for new home building, room additions, and remodels. At Spencer Construction, you'll find a team of dedicated craftsmen with years of experience, ready, willing, and able to do whatever it takes to complete your project on time and under budget. And Laura and Scott Spencer are proud to once again donate their time to this year's NU Miner Basketball Booster Club, raising money for both the Lady Miners and the NU Miner basketball programs. At Spencer Construction, your neighbor in Nevada County. And Cinto Graziano LLP, Dave Cinto and George Graziano have joined forces to create the new Cinto Graziano for you. They have 2 locations to serve you in the foothills, in Grass Valley and in Auburn, but no matter which location you choose, you can trust that they specialize in tax preparation and work with you to help make your business grow. That's because they're CPAs and business consultants all rolled up into one big delicious enchilada. Cinto Graziano, where they really do have an eye for your future. And of course by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 12th season of local sports television. Gil Dominguez along with Scott Spencer saying Thanks for joining us tonight. Be sure to stay with us after the game when we announce the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award presented by Combi Trophy Awards.com. Scott and myself will select the most deserving NU player, and we'll honor them with the Player of the Game Award presented by Touchdown Productions and Combi Trophy Awards.com. So stay tuned for that. Immediately after the game, we'll name that player, and then we'll have him come over here, and he'll steal Lori's headsets and be able to talk with us about the game.
I look forward to it.
She's not even wearing them. She don't even care. No, that'll be at the end of the game.
Okay.
Usually they play the game and then we name them.
There was an interview.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure with who.
Actually, we will try to get Mark Lee for the halftime interview. If he's walking around here, we can whistle him over. What a great job he did in coaching there, especially that inbounds play to Matt Ross, which brought them within one. And of course, a veteran coach. We were talking yesterday with Pete DeFore about all of the years of coaching experience that are in this building from all the different schools, and how lucky these boys are to have that much coaching talent. Because the kids, they come and go.
Yep.
But the coaches are there for years.
Yep.
And you've got great coaches. You've got Gansky, you've got Pucci from Colfax, you've got Del Oro and San Juan, and of course Mark Lee, and just years and years and years of experience here in the gym, all Xing and O'ing each other.
That's an impressive list. It certainly is. A lot of experience right there. Well, Coach Pucci, he knows his X's and O's. Coach Gansky, same thing. Coach Latimer, I'm glad to see him bring NU back to this tournament. This is a fun tournament and a great place to play basketball.
So the San Juan Spartans come in here. This will be their second year in the championship game in the tournament. They've never won the tournament. I mistakenly said that they had won last year and were the defending champions, but in further researching it, it was Folsom that had won back-to-back tournaments. They are not here this year. San Juan fell to Folsom 64-58. So I stand corrected right there. So both of these teams have been to the championship game. Nevada Union not in a while. Matter of fact, Nevada Union has not been here since 2005 after their victory with Tyler Smith and that group, which was an exceptional group of players.
Yeah, it sure was. My son Zach had the privilege of playing on that team as a sophomore, and it was just a really neat experience. They went on to play in the semifinals of the sections down at Arco Arena. Excellent experience for all those boys. Came up a little bit short, but I believe it was Tokay that year. But anyway, they had a great season, a lot of victories, and a lot of fond memories.
In the preseason standings right now, Nevada Union in 5th place. Could arguably be 4th place. Del Oro has one loss added onto here, which is not reflected. But certainly they are right in the running. But you got a surprising Wood Creek team jumping out 13-1. I'm not sure who they were playing in the preseason. But that's a team that normally has not been dominant.
No, they sure haven't. I'm surprised to see that record. I'd be curious to know who they've been playing.
Rockland, you would expect to be up there like they are at 11-2. Granite Bay at 10-3 has always been a strong SFL opponent.
You bet, yeah.
Del Oro, Nevada Union at 9-4. Roseville at 9-5, who the Miners will open up against next Tuesday, the 6th. Touchdown Productions will be there as we unwrap the Dale Latimer era at the Ally. And then everyone's penciling in Oakmont for their homecoming game.
Yeah, with a record of 2-6, I can see why. Well, it looks like we're about to get underway here with the announcements of the starting lineups. It's exciting.
Well, the Miners, if they come out like they did last night, then they're going to be tenacious. As the Placer Pet Band does another great rendition of the national anthem. We get ready for the starting lineup, and then number 2, John the Withy Withholm. Mark Kendall, our very first player of the game in this tournament for Nevada Union.
Number 13, Colin Lee.
Daniel Petinato, Colin Lee, and
Go to the minors, Mr.
Kenyon Olsen rounding out the top 5.
Starting lineup for the San Juan Spartans.
But last night, coming off the bench, 0-0, Mark Hopkins, player of the game, just igniting the Miners as we meet the San Juan Spartans.
Wearing number 15,
Yeah, when old Hopke gets hot there, he can close his eyes and he can make them. I'm impressed with old Kenyon Olsen there. He's having a heck of a year.
Head coach of the Spartans, Mr. Eric Wallenberg.
So if we can turn down the aux 2 on Scott's mic just a little bit. It seems to be over-modulating. Or maybe it's just me being old. I don't know.
How's that, old man?
Yeah, that's probably good. Olsen to start, to tip off against Ball. The 6'6 senior, 185. Wilhelm in the background, and we are underway in the championship game here of the 67th annual Kendall Arnett. Ball with the ball. I'll probably say that several times. Stoddard now. Outside over to Lupp. Looking for something to do with the ball. Harassed by Wilhelm. Now it's Slaughter again. And out to Ball. Ball's going to travel.
Not enough dribbles. Minor basketball.
So the first play is going to be a turnover by San Juan.
Nice defense by NU. Good help.
Wilhelm right in front of us throws the ball into Kendall. Kendall now. Come up to the top of the key. Look right. Throw left. Over to Olsen. Down inside
Nice
low.
pass.
Colin Lee on the cutter right down the key, unable to capitalize on that. Remains 0-0 as Ball brings it up. Down and low. Across the baseline, the ball comes to Jamie Ball. And they're going to have to watch that back door with Jamie Ball.
Yes, they are. Looked like Colin got there, but just a hair too late.
Wilhelm now. Over to Lee. Over to the corner is Olsen. He'll put it up. Score it 3.
From beyond.
Nice shot. Yeah, Kenyon Olsen has really come on. He must have really worked hard on his game in the offseason.
McCalion with the ball. Over to Lupp, top of the key, over to the right-hand side is Ball. He'll put up a three-pointer off the front of the rim, no good. Ball bouncing around, picked up by Lupp.
Yeah, and he needs to do a better job of boxing out there. And too many opportunities for the Spartans.
Colin Lee picks up his first foul. That's going to send Lupp to the line. And he'll miss it. Rebound, Wivholm. Over to the corner where Lee is, down underneath to Pentinato, put it up!
Nice pass, nice shot. Dan Pentinato has excellent hands.
5-4. As Ball swings the ball over to the right-hand side. Shot misses though, rebound Olsen. I think he was doing his Zach Spencer impersonation there. Throwing the ball up is Wivholm.
Powering that shot up there.
7-4, Miners. As Lupp shoots a three-pointer, can't get it to fall. Jamie Ball picks up the ball.
Yep, Indian needs to work on boxing out there. They're giving them too many opportunities on the offensive boards.
Jamie Ball going right to the basket. He is very, very athletic.
He certainly is.
So Pentinato picks up his first foul to go along with his 2 points. And Jamie Ball calmly sinks one in. It's very clear that Jamie Ball is the man for the San Juan Spartans.
Yeah, we're going to have to know where he's at the whole time.
Very fluid, very controlled. As Wivholm gets the ball to Kendo. Pentinato running the baseline, no good. Tips up, no good. Into the hands of Strotter. Bringing it up for San Juan. Here's driving the lane all the way, throws it up and in, Jamie Ball! Man, is he quick.
He certainly is. Dan Pentinato picked up his second foul there. That's not good for NU.
And Ball calmly sinks another one. 6 points for Ball. 5 minutes remaining here in the period. Bounce pass by Wivholm along the baseline, interrupted by McCalion. Pentinato now with the ball over to Lee. Into the corner. Kendall. No good. Off the back rim to McCalion.
That was a good look for Mark. It just didn't fall for him. That's a good shot, though.
Jamie Ball has the ball stripped away by Kendall. Carrying it a little bit on the outside. Now over to Wivholm. Back over to Lee. There's a wide open Olsen. Puts it up, no good. Rebound's going to go to NU. There's Kendall again. This one won't fall either. Rebound by Strotter. Ball slows it up. Passes over to the outside. Polchenko. Now Strotter. And now Ball. He'll kick it over the outside, McCalion. Off the front of the rim, no good. Picked up on the garbage by Polchenko, no good. Rebound Olsen. Kendall brings it up, goes to the outside. Down inside to Pentinato. Fakes once, puts it up, scores!
Nice pass. Way to push the ball inside of the post player.
Timeout is called. 10-9, 1 point lead by the Spartans. If we can take a look at that last basket by Pentinato, he really had to struggle there under the basket. These are some pretty tall Spartans.
How long ago was it? Was it last play?
Just the last play.
Yeah, Dan Pentinato's a strong young man, though. He had a nice pump fake, got him in the air. Might have even been fouled, but didn't get the call, but finished with the basket.
Here we see Kendall bringing it up right here. Down inside to Pentinato. There he waits for a second and then goes up and splits everybody. Lucky he didn't come down wrong on his knee there. Up in the stands, I see Ron Pucci. Can't get enough basketball if you're a Falcon. Julian Ball now shoots three, no good. Wivholm, the rebound. Over to Kendall on the left-hand side. Now over to Wivholm. Pentinato, they whip it around to Lee. Tries to get in low. Bounce pass to Olsen is good. There's Wiv for three. Yes!
Big three for John there. Nice open shot.
John Wivholm and all the Nevada Union Miners last night shooting the lights out from the perimeter. Very few baskets underneath. But boy, were they hot from the three-point line and about 20 feet out. This one's going to roll off the front of the rim.
Was on 13, Colin Lee is second.
As Ball,
Julian Ball to the line.
Julian Ball, the Ball brothers. And that foul was on Colin Lee. That's his second.
Into the minus number 11, Peter
So
McDonald.
Julian and Jamie Ball, number 11 and number 15. Julian is number 11. 12-11 is the score. As Julian throws up a shot. Oh, rolls in ever so gently.
Peter McDonald came in there to give Dan Pentinato a rest.
12-12 now. All tied up here, 2:58 remaining. Championship game of the 67th annual Kendall Arnett. Gil Dominguez, Scott Spencer bringing you all the action courtside here from the Earl Crabb Gymnasium as Lee dribbles, now gives over to Wivholm. Wivholm on the right-hand side to McDonald. McDonald terminates the dribble, over to Lee, over to Kendall. Shot clock down to 2, throw it up and in!
Very nice ball movement there by Nevada Union.
Kendall scores his first 2 points of the game. As Julian Ball, I'm just going to call him Julian since there's two of them. And they're playing with the ball and they are balls, so that's too many balls. Throwing it up is Jamie. McDonald now, cross court. Down and low to Olsen.
Nice boards. All right, way to fight for it.
The ball came to Olsen. He tried to throw it in. McDonald got the rebound and went up again.
Peter McDonald to the line for a pair.
And then he got fouled. Now he'll shoot one. That's the first point.
Got Mark Hopkinson coming into the game there for Colin Lee.
Last night he was such a spark plug for the Miners. His defense, his tenacity, eventually his offense helped win the game as McDonald gets his second point of the first period. 1:51 remaining. 16-14, Miners lead. Julian Ball passes over to the right-hand side. Now they penetrate down along the base. It's Strotter, but he was all handcuffed. Kicked it out. And Wivholm picks up his first foul. So San Juan will take it out. The ball's tipped right there by Kendall. Picked up on the garbage, though, by Julian.
Yeah, the Spartans getting an awful lot of offensive boards, but that time he is just a little too aggressive. Julian Ball coming over Kenyon Olsen's back.
Wivholm now at the top, back over to Kendall. He'll shoot a two-pointer. No good. Falling out of bounds on the baseline is Peter McDonald after getting the rebound.
Entering the Nevada Union lineup, number 31, Austin Stout. Also on 25, Janice Strotter.
Kendall to bring the ball in. Brings the ball into Wivholm, who tips it back to him, but Kendall was still out of bounds. So turnover Miners as Jamie brings it into his brother Julian. senior and a freshman. Number 11, the freshman. Number 15, the senior.
Turnover, steal by Kendall.
Actually, I think it just kind of bounced into his hands on the mishandle by Strotter. Now here comes Hopkinson, or Hoppy as we refer to him. He's hopping to his left. Over to Kendall, back out to Hoppy. Over on the right-hand side to the Wiv. Wiv looks left, throws all the way across court. Kendall shakes and bakes, throws it up. Oh, in and out, hard break. Rebound is to Jamie Ball. Over to his brother. He'll penetrate, he'll stop, he'll dish out to the outside. Out to Strotter, whistle blows. Lots of action here with 28.9 seconds remaining. Nevada Union, a 2-point lead, 16 to 14. As Nevada Union brings it in, shot clock is off. Game clock says 21 seconds. Wivholm with the ball. Myers with plenty of time to get the last shot off. Traveling by McDonald, going along the baseline. Now the last shot belongs to San Juan.
Yeah, well, Peter had happy feet there.
Daniels in the game for San Juan. Brings it up on the left-hand side. Yo-yo's up and down. Over to Jamie. He'll dribble, penetrate, throw it up, left-handed hook. No good.
4 seconds.
Wivholm the base. He's going to stop, half court.
Oh.
Hits the front of the rim, tries to bring the crowd to his feet. Probably had time to take another step or two, but decided to fire just from the right-hand side of the P.
Yeah, that was just about a half-court shot there, but he didn't have a whole lot of time left.
And as we said, the P does not stand for Pentinato.
Nope.
So there it is, first quarter in the books. Nevada Union showing that they can play with the San Juan Spartans here, 16 to 14. And this is going to be a pretty good test for the Miners, I think.
Yes, it is. I'm impressed with their ball movement so far. They're sharing the ball well. Coach is going deep into the bench. I think he's gone about 3-4 players into the bench already, giving everyone a little breather. It's nice to have that depth on his bench. Everyone seems to be contributing so far.
So Pentinato leading all scorers with 4 points. No, excuse me. Wivholm has 5. Kendall has 2, Pentinato 4, McDonald 2, and Olson 3. I brought an extra pen there for you if you want to make some notes right underneath the line right there. That's why I have that little space there for you to scribble, draw a little picture, or whatever. Kind of breaking in Scott here. The inaugural debut of Scott Spencer on the Game of the Week. Had to twist his arm a little bit. Promised to work some construction on some of his sites. He said, okay, I'll do it. Just stay away from my work.
No, it's a pleasure to be here with you tonight, Gil. Happy New Year to everyone out there. And you's starting off. You got the ball here in the second quarter. Oh.
Getting some extra players in the game now as Austin Stout comes in for the Miners along with Chris Beertemple. That's one thing I noticed about Coach Latimer. He's bringing in some new players and giving some other guys some rest and getting some experience here in the preseason.
Yeah, he certainly is, and this is the time to be doing that.
Ball goes out to Wivholm now, deep into the corner. There's McDonald, back to Wiv. Hoppy, top of the key. He's going to go left. Block step there, though.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
Hoppy for 3, off the rim, no good, bounced out. Olson, ball of the Jamie variety. Picks it up. On him is Hoppy. And Hoppy's drawn some tough assignments all tournament long, but he is so quick and so athletic that he can hang with these guys.
Yeah, he sure can. He's got his work cut out for him there, covering Jamie Ball. He's the go-to player there for the Spartans.
So now Julian with the ball. calling a play. Out to Daniels, back over to Ball. He's going to shoot a 3-footer from the right-hand side. No good. Almost falling out of bounds is Stout. Maintains his balance, though. Now it's Beer Temple's got it stolen away from him. Ball just picked his pocket as he ran by. Throws it up, left hand off the glass. Score it! Foul!
Offensive foul. I'd love to see a man take a charge. Well, Austin Stout stood right in there and took the charge. Excellent play.
Unbelievable body control by by Ball. Chris Beer Temple now crosses half court. Oh, dangerous pass over to Stout. In the game now is Jordan Smith. And they're going to call traveling. Let's see that charge again here, Scott. Here comes Ball going down. Oh, yeah, he had a way early placement. He was camped out there, had a tent, a little fire going, cooking some dinner.
Yeah, coaches love to see that. Way to sacrifice the body for the team.
As we were saying yesterday, Nevada Union, although not everybody has turned in their stats for the preseason, but leading in the category of taking charges. All 5 top positions belong to the minors. And we were saying that Nevada Union takes all charges: Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover.
There you go.
They're taking them all.
Well, coaches love to see that. Coach Latimer's worked hard to get them to take that charge, and it's paying off.
16-14 still, no scoring here in the second period. That could all end, though, as Patrick steals the ball. Brings it up for the Spartans. There's Ball for a 3-pointer. Puts it up. Score it!
Julian Ball.
From my lips to Julian's ear. 17-16 now. Spartans have the lead by 1. Petinato looks down. Oh, he had Austin Stout on the cutter under the basket. Didn't pull the trigger. Now there's Hoppy. Throw it up. 3-pointer.
And you would like to see him get hot.
He was hot last night. Helped him win the game over Del Oro.
Yeah, when he gets hot, he can't miss.
Ball now. He'll dribble, go into the lane, hang for about 3 seconds in the air, defy gravity. And they're going to call the foul on Hopkinson.
Yeah, looked like good defense to me. He was all over him, but referee saw some contact there.
That's his first foul. He's over there talking to him now, saying, "What did I do?"
I've not seen too many officials change their call once it's made.
I'm playing the game. No, he's trying to set it up for next time. So if he does that same move or that same defensive play, then he might think twice about it or understand the theory behind the defensive play.
I wish him a lot of luck with that.
Julian Ball sinks a free throw. It's 19-19 now. We're all tied up. 4:55 remaining in the second period.
Coach has got his starting lineup back in there for NU.
Everybody's got the rest. Olsen on the outside. Wibholm comes back around to Lee. There's Kendall. Petinato in the corner. Kind of a slow little dribble there as he gets it up to Lee, the super sophomore. Lee dribbles on the right-hand side over to Olsen. Shot no good. Rebound is Julian. Julian going against Olsen. He's shaking, he's baking, he's passing over to his brother. On the right-hand side. Dribbles now. Pass underneath. Baseline. Spin around. Turn. Blocked by Whipholm. Lee brings it up now for the Miners. 4 minutes left here in the second period. It was Lee on the cutter in the basket. Back out to Whipholm. Put it up. Bounce around. No good. Rebound Olsen. It's going to drop out of bounds.
Returning for the Spartans, number 23, Kevin.
Yeah, Olsen let it go out of bounds. Didn't use ball.
Strotter comes into the game. Taking the bench is Strotter. Oh, they got brothers there too. Kevin and Dion. Out of bounds is Olsen.
Fouls on 15, Jamie Ball. Foul number 2.
As Jamie Ball picks up the foul, that'll be his second. As Olsen goes to the line, tries to break this tie, and that's exactly what he does. It's a 1-and-1, so he'll get another shot. 20-19 now in favor of the Miners. 3:48 remaining, second period. Olsen, ooh, in and out. That ball was 3/4 of the way down. Big fast break now. Nobody guarding the hen house, and the Fox comes in and takes all the chickens. Julian Ball with an easy layup there. Miners gave that one away.
Costly turnover by Inu on the inbounds play there.
Well, that was a frustration because of the easy layup. You can't give Julian Ball that much room after a free throw and no one's guarding him.
Nope. Somebody needs to have the responsibility of getting back there, that's for sure. Officials having a little meeting in the corner there.
That always shows good officiating. Now they explain it to Coach Latimer. And San Juan will take out the ball right in front of the Miners bench. Taking it out is Patrick.
I don't think Coach Latimer agreed with that call, but...
No, they explained it to him. They made him understand it was for the best.
This Jamie Ball, he's a ball player, that's for sure. He's got a bulk of the points for the Spartans tonight, and now he's back at the foul line. This is his third or fourth trip there.
Kenyon Olsen picks up his first foul. Jamie Ball sinks the free throw for his first one. It's his third time to the line. He's only made one each time, and he only makes one this time. Scramble for the ball, though. San Juan's going to come up with it, and they throw it out to Julian Ball. Julian dribbles right-hand side. He'll stop. Pass over to the far right-hand corner for McKalen, and now the ball's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, miscue there for the Spartans in U basketball.
So McKalen throws the ball out of bounds, and Mark Kendall's going to bring it in to Wilhelm. To Lee, way over into the corner very quickly is Kendall. Now Lee follows behind. Over to Kendall. Being harassed by Julian Ball. Now drives, throws it up. Pentinato picks up the garbage, throws it up.
All right, nice forge, Dan Pentinato.
So Pentinato, jolly on the spot, picks up the garbage, throws it in for his 6th point, goes to the line.
Yeah, chance for a three-point play here. Oh, gets his own rebound.
And traveling is called. It's actually a fight for the ball with Strotter.
Chris Daniels and Vadim Olazaga return for the Spartans.
A little bit more room here now that the cheerleaders and the pep band are gone.
Kind of missed the band.
Yeah, they're good. As Julian Ball brings it up. All tied up here at 22, 2:45 remaining. It's a slugfest, as it should be in the championship game. Strotter now loses the ball, gives it over to Daniels. Daniels over to Ball. He's going to look. He's got the triple threat working. Got to do something with the ball within 5 seconds. The referee was counting down to 3 as Wivholm takes the ball, stops. Into Pentinato, back out to Wivholm on the bounce. Wivholm fakes right, gets shut off by Ball. Now it goes over into the corner to McDonald, puts it up, no good.
I think that ball might have been tipped.
Yeah, I thought Julian Ball might have had a hand there to put it out, but referee right there. Using 3 refs tonight for the championship game, there will be no errors. Jamie Ball now picks it up outside to Daniels. Over to Ball, top of the key, throw it up. Oh, round and round she goes. Drops in down for Julian Ball.
How many points is that for Julian now?
We've got Julian with 9 points. Peter McDonald with the ball, spins over to Lee. Over to Kendall now. Down low on the baseline, dropped out of bounds by Pentinato. Turnover, San Juan's ball. So turnovers coming to the Miners at very inopportune moments.
Yeah, I like the way they're trying to work the ball into the post. It's that collapses down their defense, Spartan defense there, but unfortunately the ball didn't get to him that time.
Wibholm going for the steal, wound up in the backcourt with no ball. Ball now on the right-hand side. Daniels with the ball, back out to ball, top of the key, three-pointer. If it goes, and it does! 12 points for Julian Ball, 28-22 in favor of the San Juan Spartans as they open up a lead here in the second period. Pentinato, Miners getting away from what they did last night, which was excellent perimeter shooting and tenacious defense. Wibholm, bounce pass underneath, picked off by Daniels, who saw it coming. 32 seconds remaining in the half. And he's going to get the ball. Shot clock is off. 30.2 in the half. They'll work for the last shot.
Unfortunately for the Miners, they've had some costly turnovers here in the last couple minutes.
Well, NU came out last night very strong in the third period and set the tone. So we'll see if they're going to be able to do it this time. Right now they need a confidence basket as they go in for the half, down 28-22, trying to make it 28-24. 9 seconds remaining. Kendall on the dribble, over to Lee. 5 seconds remaining. Over to Kendall, he'll shoot the three. Up and no good. Ball with the 45, 60-foot shot. No, that couldn't that be. It's only a 54-foot hardwood.
Yeah, it was all up 35, 40 feet, that's for sure. But
so
it wasn't even close.
So the half comes to an end. No, not too many kids can shoot that kind of shot.
No. Well, only 6 points for NU in the second quarter there, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was only 6 points, and so at the half it's 28-22 in favor of the San Juan Spartans, who returned to the championship game for their second year in a row here at the Kendall. So our special halftime guest is going to be Mark Lee, but before we get to him, let's go ahead and remind you that the NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten today by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers Colfax is ready to assist you to beautify your outdoor world. At Hanson Brothers Colfax, you'll find a large selection of landscape and masonry products, retaining walls and stepping stones, and now just added in Colfax is HBE Rentals, a full-service rental facility just like the one in Grass Valley. So now you can have everything you need for your outdoor landscaping and equipment rentals that are there for you at Hanson Brothers in Colfax. Proud to be part of the Colfax community and Hanson Brothers Enterprises.
Also, Hills Flat Lumber Company is sponsored tonight. Hills Flat is turning green. They've been your local home center since 1921, really, and have 2 green locations to serve you in Colfax and Grass Valley. Hills Flat is a solar power producing up to 160 kilowatts of energy to run their stores. And now Hills Flat is your new appliance partner with models on display from Genair, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and Estate. Let appliance guru Tim Lloyd answer any questions at both locations of Hills Flat Lumber Company in Colfax and Grass Valley.
And, of course, Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance and Financial Services. Mike Bratton knows a winning team when he sees one, and that's why he supports Nevada County Sports and the NU Miners. Mike has assembled a winning team for you as well in the insurance industry, so whether you're working with Amy, Robin, Bobby, Kathy, Jim, Sarah, Karen, Nicole, or Jennifer, you'll know you're working with your friends and neighbors in Nevada County who care about your family's insurance need and works hard to meet your expectations. That's Mike Bratton, State Farm Insurance.
And also Soft Answers. Dallas Whipham is your local computer specialist in computer software management, design, and consultation. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers are the best friends you and your computer system ever had. Dallas is one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems and when you design your system. So make your computer and computer systems your friend again with the help of Dallas Swift Home and Soft Answers, a proud supporter of Nevada Union Sports.
And, of course, by your leader in sports television, we're Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 12th season of local sports here for you. Gil Dominguez along with Scott Spencer saying thanks for joining us tonight and throughout the year. And be sure to stick with us right after the game as we present the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award presented by CombiTrophyAwards.com. Okay, Duckett, let's open up microphone number 3 because we have the Placer High School Athletic Director, basketball coach, and all-around good guy, Mark Lee, joining us here in the booth. Mark, first off, congratulations on your third-place finish in this year's Kendall.
Thank you. It was very good for our confidence as a team going in the league. It was a nice win.
Well, it was. The record, I think, does not belie the talent that you have on the Hillmen this year.
Well, we were expecting a pretty good team, and our football team went deep in the playoffs, and Josh Clem and Matt Ross are 2 of our better players. And normally you'd have 10 days of practice, 2 scrimmages, 1 game, and then a few more practices. Well, they came out and we had 5 games and 2 practices. And so it was, and they were busting their tail, but they weren't in shape, and just 2 different sports, and it was tough for them. So they're still not in great shape, but they're getting there.
No, and if any of you have ever played the game of basketball, it takes a certain amount of chemistry when you're out there on the court. And if you're working with other people and waiting for other people to come, then not only are you learning that chemistry, but then it has to be relearned all over again.
Yes, and that takes some while. That's correct. Yeah, we had a lot of people playing, and we had some chemistry going. We started playing real well, and then Clem and Ross came, and everything changed. So it took a little while after that, too.
Well, I think it's going to change for the better, and if the tenacity is any example of the Hillmen, the way you guys battled back in the fourth quarter tonight was very impressive.
Yeah, we called that timeout with 3:43 to go, down 10, and we just basically said we need stops and then we need good shots. We didn't want to start panicking and start hoisting up bad shots, because 3:43 to go in the game, you're going to get somewhere between 10 and 15 possessions. So you want to make sure we get good shots, and we did. So it was good. It was a good learning experience for us.
Yeah, I don't know how you basketball guys figure out all that stuff, but I know that it can be an eternity. These are your girls right here, or one of them?
One of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Jessica. She's the sound advisor here. She's doing all the music for the whole tournament.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, she's the DJ.
Kind of breaking her in early.
Yes.
Now, speaking of the tournament, go away, kid, you bother me. Speaking of the tournament, being the athletic director, the whole thing kind of falls on your shoulders.
Not necessarily. The Kendall is not the athletic director, it's the head basketball coach.
Okay.
So you just get some support from the athletic director. So being the basketball coach, you basically in charge of the Kendall, inviting the teams, the letters, everything else that goes along with it.
So you're working closely with the athletic director?
Yes, I am. He's hard to deal with, though.
He is.
Yes.
Or hard to get on the phone.
Yes.
But it's a great tradition that you've, in talking to a few people yesterday, they were commenting on how the tradition you have very admirably carried on the tradition of the Kendall and kept it alive. Not only alive, but I would say in a growth spurt.
It's been great, and it's nice. This is the first year that we got all the local teams in, with Del Oro, Colfax, Nevada Union, Bear River, and us. There's always been, NU was going somewhere, or Del Oro was gone. So we've had Colfax and us as mainstays.
Right. I've seen Bear River a number
Bear
of
River
times.
got in about 7 or 8 years ago, and they've been in it ever since. So
now the only team we're missing is Forest Lake.
And
they play another tournament
at the same time
at Christmas, right? So that's going to be a hard one.
And all the volunteers. I mean, we couldn't do this tournament without the volunteers. You said that the hospitality room with all the parents,
right?
And all of our parents bringing goodies for the hospitality room. The people work in the snack bar. Mrs. Ross, she does a great job with the snack bar and all our organization. And the parents come and work the snack bar.
I want to say I gained 3 or 4 pounds at the hospitality room this week.
That's Mrs. Jensen and Mrs. Campbell. Did a great job with that, and then all the parents. And Mike Sabins, our ex-football coach and teacher here, and did the clock during the tournament. He cooked that pulled pork, was very good.
Oh, that was excellent.
And then Luigi's donated the pasta for the whole tournament. So
that was good too.
Yeah, it's been a great team effort, and it's somewhere around 25 to 35 people help put on the tournament. So
Well, and then you have the regular food for the fans and
Yes.
to purchase and everything.
And then the freshman basketball team, they're in charge of all the hospitality. So they're taking care of the locker rooms, giving teams of sodas. They're in charge of all the ice and helping the snack bar. And they sweep the floor between games and lock all the bags up for the team so they don't bring them up on the floor. So it's a team effort.
Well, it certainly is. You can't put on something like this without a lot of people helping you. And of course, we appreciate you guys unlocking the gate for us and the various doors as we have to come to and fro and just make it very easy for us to camp out here for 3 days with you and spend the time not only with you but with the Placer community also. And we just really appreciate everything that you're doing here and allowing us to come down and be part of something that I think is very, very special.
And we appreciate you coming. Touchdown Production is becoming a mainstay here, and we'd like to see it again next year. We just need to get some sponsors.
You heard it, Auburn.
And times are tough, and so with times being tough, we really appreciate you coming down and doing
I
this.
think that the TV in the hospitality room adds a nice touch to it.
Yes, it does. Yes.
All right. Well, listen. Thanks
Thank
for
you, Gil.
taking us.
Appreciate it.
Giving us
Thank
some
you.
time.
Appreciate it.
Here at halftime. I know you're busy, but now you get maybe a day off.
2 days off. So we have a bye the first round of league, so we're
Oh.
giving the kids, a couple days off, and then we'll start again on Saturday. Then we have 4 days of practice before our league game on Thursday.
Excellent. Thanks a lot for joining
Okay.
us, Mark.
Thank you.
All right, Mark Lee, Placer basketball coach and athletic director here at Placer High School. Great guy there.
Yeah. A lot of history in this tournament. It's nice to be back here within you and be a part of it.
Right. So before we get to the third quarter, let's go ahead and remind you that the NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten today by our newest sponsor, the Beach Hut Deli. Beach Hut Deli is now open and ready to serve you in Nevada City, conveniently located right in downtown historic Nevada City. The Beach Hut Deli can be found at 104 Union Street in the new Griggs building across from the Bank of America. At Beach Hut, they don't just make sandwiches, they build them. You can select a sandwich like the Surf and Bird from their extensive menu, or you can choose and design your own. They have a selection of beverages as well as chips and party trays, so bring the whole team down after your game. Cindy and Steve Smith always happy to see you and big supporters of NU Minor basketball. And let's hold it up right there, and we will get to the rest of those during the timeout because we've got third quarter action right here. San Juan really pouring it on in the last couple minutes of the second period, taking really like an 8-point run from when it was tied up.
Yeah, they capitalized on a lot of NU's turnovers. Unfortunate for NU. We have a little clock problem here. The clock didn't start when the game started, but
yeah, they like to synchronize those things up for some reason. So a nice stop there on defense for the Miners, gets them the ball back. And Hopkinson in for the Miners. Taking the ball out is going to be Olson. Right in front of him was Mark Kendall, and he'll get the pass. They're going to swing it outside to Pettinato. There's Wivholm. After Hoppy. Hoppy looks left, back to Wivholm. Calls a play. Down low underneath
Nice
Pettinato.
pass.
Score it!
that was a nice pass right there. Patience, got it into Dan. Nice hands on Dan Pettinato. Nice shot.
8 points for Pettinato so far this game. Remember, stick around for our touchdown production, CombiTrophyAwards.com Player of the Game. Scott and I will be putting pencil to paper as Pettinato has a steal, goes up, and now is fouled.
Actually, I think it's just out of bounds. Looked like he was fouled. I agree. Didn't get the call, though.
Inbound pass comes to Olson, now over to Pettinato. Bounce once, over to Hoppy. Hoppy dribbles top of the key. Over to Olson. Olson back over to Wivholm. Now he's at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Hoppy on the left. Hoppy looks right. Looks right again. Now he dribbles right. Center of the court. Man goes right. He goes left, throws it up. Kind of blocked on the way, just like I'm blocked out of the action right now. I'm going to have to refer to the monitor. Picked it up. San Juan's ball. There's a stop. Ball. Big shot. No good. Wivholm driving the lane. Out to Hoppy for a three-pointer. No good. Rebound Olson. Pick it up. Second shot. Off the glass. Left hand. Score it.
Nice rebound there by Kenyon Olsen, and then all of a sudden the defense just abandoned him, left him with a wide open shot. Steal by Hopkinson.
So NU playing more aggressive defense. Wivholm probably should have gone up as soon as he got the ball, but he waited, and that let Julian Ball get position there.
I don't know what Coach Latimer said at halftime, but NU players seem to come out with a little more fire in them.
This is exactly what happened last night. As Del Oro came back in the second quarter, and the minor team that returned in the third was a different minor team, tenacious on defense. That's what we're seeing right now. Olsen tries to intimidate. Yes, he does. Ball picked up by Kendall, playing at the Kendall. How ironic is that? Colin Lee with the ball, back out to Kendall. Olsen with the ball, going up against big number 15, Jamie Ball. He's going to hop, bunny in the pea patch. He'll score it!
I'm impressed with Kenyon Olsen. He has really worked hard on his game. It's
7 points for Kenyon. Blocked from the backside by Pentinato. The ball go over to Hoppy now. He loses the handle, but quickly regains it. Brings it up. We got a tie game here, 28-28. Miners on a 6-point run here to open up the third period. Kendall from the outside, no good. Picked up by McKaylinen.
man open.
Long pass to Daniels. He'll put it up, shoot to the 10-footer, good. So Daniels finally gets San Juan on the board here in the third period, 30-28, 4:37 remaining. Hoppy with the ball, trapped over on the sidelines. Now he gets it over to Lee. Lee, the super sophomore, was a super freshman. Moved it up one whole grade, good for him. Lee travels down the lane, throws it up, no good, off the rim. Puts it as the rebound, no good again. Grabs the ball, puts it up again, no good again. 3 shots for Lee. Olsen from the outside, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Lee! Lee going for his 4th shot, this time no good. Off the rim, rebound San Juan, ball on the floor. On the floor is Jamie Ball, whistle called. Wow.
Foul on Olsen there, and I kind of feel sorry for Kenyon. He was on the floor and the guy ran over him, tripped and fell, but he picked up a foul call there. I think that might be his 2nd or 3rd now.
I'm going to have to sit down. That was too exciting.
Yeah, poor Collins got a lid on the basket right now. Had some good looks.
Yeah, he did. 3 in a row underneath. Of course, he was trying to go up against some tall redwoods. Of course, he's no munchkin himself. Back to the action. Well, let's go. Oh, beautiful block, but a foul by Hoppy.
That's on double zero Mark Hopkins. That's his 3rd.
3rd foul for Hopkinson.
One more shot for Moses McKaylin.
As McKaylin gets his 1st point of the game, actually, and 2nd point. So 32-28, San Juan takes a 4-point lead as Hopkinson brings the ball past half court. Lee, he's going to try again. He's going to keep shooting because that's what shooters do.
That's right.
Shooters shoot.
Nice 3-point shot there by Colin Lee.
1st points of the game for Lee as he takes on Julian Ball. Jamie Ball, excuse me.
Yep,
And
3 seconds in the key.
3 in the key. And you ball.
Strotter got the rebound, didn't really know what to do with it, and then wound up staying a little bit too long. 32-31 in favor of your Spartans. Here at the Earl Crab, Kendall almost traveled, got the ball out of his hands though. Over to Wivholm. Wivholm to Kendall. Oh, nice intimidation by Julian, capitalization by Jamie. Threw the ball back downfield to McKaylin. That's the way the Spartans play ball.
They had the fast break going there, just couldn't quite complete it.
So Miners dodge a bullet.
Yeah, they need to take care of that ball.
Kendall throws it inside to Olson on the cutter. Not much room to throw that ball in there, though. You know, Olson might be cutting across, but you got 3 or 4 guys around him. And everyone's arms are like an 8-foot 2x4.
Yeah, but you got to bring that ball down into the post player like that, and it collapses that defense down and gives our three-point shooters a chance to get a good look.
Julian down to his brother, down inside. Broken up. Tenacious play by the Miners. Kendall emerges with the ball over to Lee. Leans right, over to Kendall on the left.
There's a good look. Yep.
Wivholm outside the three-point line. Dribbles back around to the left. Over to Kendall. Bounce pass, kind of left hanging in the air there for Wivholm to grab. He does. He'll penetrate the lane. No basket. Basket did go in.
Calling that foul on the floor there before the
Second
shot.
foul by Dion Strotter. And we'll reset it all up again. Jordan Smith in for the Miners. Ball comes out to Smith. Now to Lee. Smith, a junior, 6'3". Wivholm kind of trapped in the corner. Gets it out to Lee. Back over to Wivholm. He fakes left. Goes right. Oh, traveling. Didn't get rid of the ball and kind of maybe dragged that foot just about a half inch.
Yeah, man was open there. He wanted to make a pass, and then all of a sudden the defense collapsed on him and took that opportunity away and got him kind of caught up there.
Wivholm takes a seat on the bench. He'll be back. Valenko with the ball. Over to Patrick. Patrick being harassed by Olson on the outside. Oh, and Olson makes him travel.
Excellent defense by Kenyon Olson there. There's an old saying, no stance, no chance, and Kenyon has excellent stance and footwork on defense.
Creating the turnover. Spartan coach beside himself, jumping up and down in his seat. Nice job. Two-pointer for Mark Kendall. Only his 4th point of the game. Unbelievable.
Yeah, he too had a lid on the basket, but it's nice to see him make that. Maybe that'll be a sign of what's to come.
Unofficially, of course. Nice defense by Lee as the ball was coming over the top. 53.4 seconds remaining. San Juan Spartans up by 1. Oh, excuse me.
Nevada Union up by 1, yeah. Mark Hopkinson come back into the game here.
Hey, I'll get it straight.
That's all right.
I've only been doing this 12 years.
Well,
It takes time.
Now I see why you brought me in here.
Right, you can read the scoreboard. Ball goes all the way into the backcourt. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 49 on the game clock. And Julian Ball with the rock. Oh, nice save.
Over and back. Very aggressive defense by the Miners in the third quarter here. Really changed the game.
It did, and that's what happened yesterday, too.
Well, whatever coach says at halftime, it's working.
Colin Lee now with the ball. Miners up by 1. Lee almost loses the handle. Gets it over to Kendall for 3.
Mark Kendall's got it going on now.
7 points for Mark Kendall. As he goes against
He traveled, but
Julian Ball. Harasses him enough so he can miss the shot.
Fouls on 11, Julian Ball, his 3rd.
Julian Ball picks up the foul. That's his 3rd. Lee, the shot with 3 seconds left. In and out, no good. San Juan's just going to sit on the ball. So 3 are in the book.
Yeah.
36-32.
Excellent quarter for Nevada Union.
In favor of your Miners. And of course, we'll remind you that the NorCal Game of the Week, the 67th annual Kendall Arnett, is being underwritten by
Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire is the official auto repair facility for the NorCal Game of the Week. They've been voted Nevada County's best for the past 7 years by the readers of the Union newspaper. Mark and Mike know how important it is for you to get to work every day, and the Commander 2 to get to every single broadcast. So if the Commander 2 is broken, they get her back on the road quickly so you don't miss a single NU Miner game. Plaza Tire and Auto Service, auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs.
And by Spencer Construction. Now's the time to improve your home and get that kitchen and room addition that you've dreamed about. Dollar for dollar, room additions and remodels are your best bet for improved home equity. And at Spencer Construction, you'll find a team of dedicated craftsmen ready to complete your project on time and on budget. Scott Spencer is also proud to once again donate his time to be this year's NU Miner Basketball Booster Club president and supports NU Miner Basketball. We'll get to Francis Cinto when we get a break. Right now it's time for fourth quarter action, and that's what we're talking about right there.
Yeah, NU starting right back where they left off in the third.
Kenyon Olsen taking 2 points. Timeout San Juan, which means we can talk about Francis Cinto.
Okay, Dave Cinto, George Graziano. Thank you. Yeah, I've joined forces to create a new Cinto Graziano for you. They have 2 locations to serve you in the foothills in Grass Valley and in Auburn, but no matter which location you choose, you can trust that they specialize in tax preparation and work with you to help make your business grow. That's because their CPAs and business consultants are all rolled into one. Cinto Graziano, where they really do have an eye for your future.
Yeah, they keep us from going to prison. That's what I tell Diane every week. Well, thanks for keeping me out of prison. Of course, you know, prison, they give you 3 squares and you get medical insurance, so
well,
it might be a better place.
I don't know about that.
And, of course, Touchdown Productions, our 12th season of local sports television. Gil Dominguez along with Scott Spencer. In the championship game, it's the Miners against the San Juan Spartans. Bringing up the ball is Jamie Ball. Over is Palenko. Spartans looking to put something on the board. NU's going on a 6-point run. Ball goes out of bounds.
NU's playing very aggressive defense. I think old Hoppy might have got away with a foul there, but that's okay. He's got his hands full covering ball.
Palezico can't get the ball in on the 5 count. Turnover NU Miners.
Timeout San Juan.
So again, another timeout by San Juan. Be sure to stick with us after the game as we will name the NU Miner Player of the Game. Who do you like so far there, Scott?
Well, they're sharing the ball well. I think Dan Pintonato's got some good boards. Kenyon Olsen, can't say enough about him. He's improved so much in the offseason. And it's nice to
9 points for him.
Yeah, it's nice to see Mark Kendall all of a sudden start to make some baskets there. So, I don't know. It's tough to say. Nice contribution from several players.
We've got 7 points for Mark Kendall, most of them coming here in the second half. Wivholm, 5 points. That was early on. Kenyon Olsen.
I'm confused here. I'm not sure why the Spartans got the ball there.
Yeah, they must have called timeout before the 5 seconds got ruled. In any event, the shot was missed. 38-32 Miners lead with the ball. Over to Olsen. Olsen now is going to dribble right through the middle of the lane, right down the heart of the Spartans. He's going to go up, miss the shot, but he's fouled.
Yeah, nice drive there. Got 2 free throws for Kenyon Olsen now.
Deion Straughter, his 4th foul. Let's take a look at that again as Olsen Goes right down the center. I don't know what he saw right there, but he went right down the heart.
Splitting the defenders there. Makes 1-2. Miners up 39-32.
Now here comes San Juan. 6:50 remaining. They're down by 7. Championship hangs in the balance. 4th period of play.
Steal.
Intercepted by Hoppy. Hopkinson making his presence known off the bench just like he did yesterday. Kendall goes all the way, too hard off the glass. They throw the ball. He doesn't even look. It winds up right on his side. He picks it up, says hello.
Yep.
Just picks up the dribble. Oh, Kendall coming in. A little too hard, too fast.
Calls on 4, Mark Kendall, his first.
John Whiffholm coming back into the game for Kenyon Olson.
Did something happen to the VHS because we lost our monitor?
VHS is still rolling recording. Apparently somebody unplugged it.
Yeah, maybe over there in the back area.
I doubt it. I don't hear anyone, but I'll check.
No, I meant down in the hospitality room. Maybe we can have Gary run down there and take a look at it. In the meantime, we go back to action here.
The officials are calling it pretty close here now.
39-32 in favor of your Miners.
Mark Kendall kicked the ball there on the inbounds pass.
There we go. We got pitcher back now. Long inbounds pass. Going to go to Julian Ball. And turnover Spartans.
The foul's on 15, Jamie Ball, his third. Timeout Spartan.
Third foul on Jamie Ball. Turns the ball over to the Miners. And timeout Spartans.
Yeah, that's their third timeout in the second half.
There's the line score right there. NU coming out in the third period and dominating San Juan just like they did yesterday in their game. 14 points to 4 points for San Juan, and that is all defense, Scott.
Yeah, that it certainly is. The defense makes offense. Most coaches will tell you that. But, yeah, their aggressive defense just came out and poured it on, and, well, they outscored them, 14-4.
Kind of just an opposite there of the second period there when it was 14-6, San Juan.
Yeah.
And now so far in the third period, it's 3-0 NU. So pretty tight game here, 39-32, 6:02 remaining.
Excellent championship game.
So hang on to your seat. We got the final 6 minutes of the 2009-8 version. What is it, 2008? Are we still in 208?
Yep, for a few more hours.
Yeah, about 3 more hours.
Oh, getting pretty aggressive underneath the boards there. Colin picks up a foul.
Tell Gary thank you for that fix on the monitor. Good hustle by Gary Feisey, camera 1 operator tonight, down on the floor with us. Ball over to Hoppy. Hoppy looks left, looks right. He's in the triple threat position. Gets over to Pentinato. Pentinato going up against the tall tree trunk right there, called Jamie Ball. Now over to Wibb. Wibb's wide open. Couldn't believe it. It turned around. He was all by himself. Decides to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, a little miscue there, unfortunate.
Wibb turned around and there was nobody around him.
Well, I think he thought Colin was cutting towards the basket, and Colin had other things on his mind there. And anyway, turnover Miners.
Jamie Ball passes over to Lupp. Now it's Strotter. He's going to drive. Big block by Colin Lee.
That kid can jump, can't he?
It's been so fun to watch him develop, and of course we're only talking a year and a half since he was a freshman.
Yeah, he's got a pretty bright future ahead of him.
If I'm not mistaken, he was the first freshman to make the varsity roster under Jeff Dallas.
Yeah, I don't know.
They brought up Whiphome for a while in his freshman year, but then sent him down to the JVs during the season and brought him up during the playoffs.
Yeah, well, Colin was ready as a freshman. He contributed quite a bit last year.
So now Pentinato with the ball. Miners on the attack. There's Hoppy. He'll penetrate, then come back out. Kendall from the outside three, no good. Ball out of bounds, though, should go to NU, and it does.
NU getting in there on the offensive boards now.
39-32, 4:33 remaining. Oh, big foul right there as Pentinato goes for the ball.
I think that's number 4 on him.
That's going to be number 4 on Jamie Ball.
That was on 15, Jamie Ball, foul number 4.
Fourth foul. Well, they can't afford to take him out.
Well, got a feeling coach is going to leave him in.
And coming out is Pentinato. To a nice round of applause, Kenyon Olson comes in. Mark Kendall brings the ball in to Colin Lee. A little bit outside, but he's got a big arm and pulls it in. Now he's going to go all right side all the way down the lane.
Foul in you.
That was on 2, John Whipple, his second.
Okay, Whiphome picks up his second.
John was trying to make a little room down there.
Ball's going to bring it in for San Juan. Brings it into Julian. The little brother passes it over to Luff. Luff from a three-point shot, no good. San Juan making some poor shot selections now with 4 minutes remaining in the game.
Big
down
board.
by 7.
Big board by Colin Lee there. Need to take care of the ball now. Let's get some movement.
If Miners able to win this championship, that'll go a long way to helping their preseason and get them ready for the league play.
Coach Latimer a little frustrated there with that shot. Yeah, I think wanted to use a little more time on the clock.
Ball into Lupp down low. He'll throw it in and score it. So Whiphome picks up his second foul in the last minute. That gives him 3.
Oh my goodness.
Lupp misses the free throw. And another foul is called as Straughter gets the ball, tries to go up with it. So Kenyon Olson picks up his third foul. Whiphome comes out, take a blow. In comes the Twin Towers there, Pentinato McDonald.
Yeah, coach is going for some big horses now.
6'6", 6'3". If you're not 6 foot, you got to check out. Unless your name is Mark Kendall, then you can be 5'11".
Well, 39-35. Miners are holding on to a 3-point lead, 4-point lead.
There you go. Hoppy now. Over to Olson. Olson trying to throw it around. Oh, boy, aggressive defense there as Pentinato goes out for the ball. Nice play by McDonald to get the ball in, but just outstretched a little bit too far. Trying to pass it underneath the baseline to Olson, gets intercepted. San Juan with the ball, hang in the air, throw it up and score it, Jamie Ball. Timeout. No timeout.
Colin Lee back in the game there for Peter McDonald.
Yeah, the Peter McDonald experiment lasted about 1 trip up the floor.
Well, he was showing some good hustle out there, but coach is going with his starting lineup now.
Ball kicks the ball out of bounds in front of Kendall. Hoppy with the ball now. He's used to the pressure. Got some senior leadership out there. Hopkinson going up against Chris Daniels. Hoppy. Daniels in front of him. Nice screen by Lee. Now Lee picks up the ball again. He's going to dribble around Kendall.
5
No,
left
he's going
on
to
the
go all
shot
the
clock.
way. There's Hoppy for the three-pointer. Partially blocked. Ball's on the floor. People are on the floor.
Shot clock violation. Spartan basket.
Shot clock violation. So the clock was winding down. That's why Hoppy took it. Took that three-pointer.
Yeah, well,
I
coach
was
wants
wondering
him
why
to
he-
use all
why
that
he did
time.
that.
The players are doing just what the coach asked of them, but
39-37, 2:15 remaining. Spartans on the attack, looking to tie up this game. There's the shot. No good. Rebound Spartans. They'll get another one. There's Julian Ball. His shot. Short. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Minor ball.
Minor basketball.
well, the Spartans got some good looks, but they didn't fall for them.
Mark Kendall now. Miners have an opportunity to go up by 4. Low scoring affair here, 39-37. Olsen from the 3, no good off the heel. Picked up by Daniels. Daniels, long pass, the ball blocked out of the hands of
San Juan basketball.
by Kendall.
Good hustle by Mark Kendall.
Yeah, he saved a sure 2 points right there. Like a little pesky nap on the big Jamie Ball.
Yeah.
Long inbounds pass over to Daniels. Hoppy on him, looking at the ball, trying to look for an opportunity to steal. If there's one, he'll find it and he'll take it. Ball over to Slaughter now, top of the key. Over on the right-hand side. There's Jamie. He's going to
traveled.
travel the key.
Wow.
And he's going to the line.
Goes on 10, Daniel Peninato, his third.
I think Daniel had position there, but picked up the foul.
Ball to the line.
Jamie Ball. What can you say about him? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 points so far this game.
He's their leading scorer, isn't he?
No, if he isn't, he's pretty close. I'd say, yeah, we got a lot of threes up here.
Yeah,
10, 11,
it isn't
12.
him, it's his brother.
That's right. His brother's outscored him. Of course, he just made that one, right?
Yes.
So that ties him up. 12 and 12. 13 points for Jamie Ball.
Well, we got a tie ball game with 1:23 left.
25 points between the both of them.
That's most of the team right there.
1:16 left. It's all tied up here in the championship. The only thing better than this would be some ice cream and an apple pie, maybe a little overtime. Hoppy with the ball, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound Kendall, no good. Too soft, throw it up again, no good. Rebound Petinato. Ball out of bounds.
Boy, and you got 3 or 4 offensive boards in that.
Kendall had one of the best opportunities, but just threw it up too light. Now the ball off to Petinato. Hoppy again. It started all off with a Hoppy three-pointer. Kendall on the right-hand side. He's going to penetrate. He's going to stop. He's going to pop. He's going to get it!
Big shot there.
Mark Kendall. Clutch basket for the Miners. 35 seconds remaining.
Offensive foul. Kenyon Olsen. Kenyon Olsen took the charge there. Boy, great defense by the Miners. .33 seconds left. Miners with a 2-point lead and the ball. Inbounding the ball is Mark Hopkinson.
33.3 seconds left. 41-39 Miners. It's been a defensive struggle, but Miners have come back in the second half.
Let's get the ball over.
Mark Kendall with the ball, harassed in the backcourt. Whistle blows. There's going to be a foul.
Goes on Julian Ball, foul number 5.
Julian Ball.
24.7 seconds remaining. Spartans have to foul in order to get that ball back. Down by 2. Let's see that big score, Duckett.
How long ago was it?
No, the big score.
Oh, the big score. That's what you mean. Okay.
Now that's a technical term there, Scott. For let's see the big score on the screen.
I see.
Nevada Union 16-14 in the first period. Then San Juan outscored them 14-6 in the second period to take a 28-22 halftime lead. Miners came back, outscoring them 14-4 in the third. And in the fourth period so far, San Juan ahead 7-5. As Mark Kendall goes to the line and sinks a free throw to make it a 3-point game, 42-39. He'll get his second shot right now. 24.7 seconds left in the game. Mark Kendall at the line. He'll shoot. It goes in. Timeout, San Juan, as they try to set up a 4-point play. 24.7 seconds left here in the championship game of the Kendall Arnett, and what a great championship this is.
It certainly is. I'm really impressed with the way NU came out in the second half there. Mark Kendall sunk those 2 key free throws. How important are free throws in a close game down the stretch? It's nice to see Mark at the line. He's one of the guys you'd want there, that's for sure. But NU's in pretty good position right now with a 4-point lead, 24 seconds left. They just need to go out and play defense and try not to foul.
Well, the shot clock will definitely be off. Spartans need maybe 2 baskets. I don't think anybody's going to be fouling a 3-point attempt.
I hope not. It looks like coach is going to come out and put a little pressure on him full court. I like that call.
So here we go. Ball in to Jamie Ball for the Spartans.
Okay.
He crosses the half-court line.
You need to know where Jamie and Julian
Over to
Ball are.
Palenko. Over to Daniels. Daniels now down inside to Jamie Ball. Spin, turn around, put it up. Score! Timeout San Juan. So Jamie Ball gets the quick score, 43-41 with 11.6 seconds left. It's going to be Miners ball. Jamie Ball.
That has to be the Spartans' last time out there.
14 points for Jamie this game. His brother has 12. That's 26 out of the 41 belong to the Ball brothers. For the Miners, Daniel Pentinato has 8. Mark Kendall really coming on here in the fourth quarter has 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11 points for Kendall, 5 for Wivholm. We said Pentinato with 8, Collin with only 3, and Kenyon Olson with 10 points.
Yeah, Mark Kendall warmed up in the second half there.
So here we go, 11.6. Hopkinson at the baseline, looking to give the ball, just hands it right to Kendall, and Kendall's fouled immediately by Chris Daniels. So smart play by Latimer, having Kendall go right up to him and really just kind of like do a handoff there at the baseline.
You bet. Mark Kendall's the one you want at the line right now. He's money usually.
Kendall made the last 2 free throws for the Miners, steps up to the line again. Sets, puts it up.
There it is.
Score it, 44-41. As Kendall gets set again. Everyone ready for the rebound, but there is no rebound when Mark Kendall shoots free throws like that. 13 points for Mark Kendall and a 4-point lead for the Miners. 4 seconds remaining, ball in and out. Rebound is Olson. And the matter of Union Miners are going to be this year's Kendall Arnett champions, winning 45-41.
Isn't that something? That was a great game.
The first time they've won the championship
Since 05.
Since 2005.
That's a big win. That's a real confidence builder for the NU Miners.
And Coach Dale Latimer living the dream, living the Kendall dream.
Yep, kids have really bought into his program here. The defense is what really turned that game around for NU in the second half.
So who do we want to have as our player of the game?
Well, that's a tough decision. It's Mark Kendall really had a great second half. I'd have to.
I think he sealed it for him.
Yeah, especially with those key free throws down the stretch there.
Let's have Gary get number 4 for us, Mark Kendall, and bring him on over. He'll be our touchdown production player of the game. And of course, we'll receive a lovely parting gift. Yeah, they'll have the award ceremony, but I don't think Mark Kendall will necessarily have to be. They already shook hands with everybody, so unless he's part of the all-tournament team,
which he could be.
Let's wait a second.
I see Coach Pucci coming over to congratulate Coach Latimer.
Yeah, those two guys go way back, 20-plus year relationship, and that was Dale Latimer's first opponent in this tournament.
Yeah, I'm sure those two will talk about that game for a while.
Julian Ball named to the all-tournament team. So this is twice the San Juan Spartans have been to the championship game, and twice they've been turned away.
Number 15, Jamie Ball.
Yep, the Ball brothers all turning for the Spartans. Both very deserving, had a bulk of the points for the San Juan team.
Minors, all tournaments. Wearing number 10, Daniel Pettinato.
So Daniel Pettinato named to the all-tournament team. Boy, who do you pick? There were so many great players.
A lot of contribution.
From Nevada Union, wearing number 24, Kenyon Olsen.
And so they picked Kenyon Olsen.
Kenyon had a good game.
Yeah, he did.
And now we'd like to announce the most valuable player of the 67th annual Kendall Arnett Tournament, representing the Nevada Union Miners, number 4, Mark Kendall.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is, MVP.
Tournament MVP. And our player of the game. It shows that we were paying attention.
Yeah.
Now we are
Very deserving, though.
the second place
Key free throws down the stretch.
67th annual Kendall Arnett Tournament to the San Juan Spartans and Coach Eric.
And how important is this victory
Congratulations on an outstanding
for Nevada Union Miners coming back in now starting league play?
Well, I think it's a real confidence builder. Coach Latimer has them playing well, and they really came out with the second half there. Championship trophy being awarded to Mark Kendall and Mark Hopkinson. Mark and Mark.
First tournament that Nevada Union has won this season, and I think the final tournament that they're going to play in. So a great, great moment for Nevada Union Miner basketball as they return to the championship throne of the Kendall Arnett, and good reason for Dale to bring the boys back next year.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm real pleased to see Nevada Union back in this prestigious tournament
Here
here.
comes Mark Kendall. Let's have him come on over here. And we'll get on the headsets there with Mark. And open up mic 3. And Mark, nice to see you again. Congratulations. You were named our touchdown production player of the game.
Great.
That sounds real excited.
Yeah.
Let's see your plaque over there. You got your MVP plaque.
Yeah, right here.
Most valuable player, Mark
sir.
Kendall. What does that say to you? Winning something like that.
I just tried to play as a team player the whole time. I wasn't worried about this. I just think it means, obviously I got got the attention of some people, and I'm happy.
Now, years and years of dribbling that ball and shooting in backyards and courts and junior high, and thousands of hours it takes to reach this level. But it's all about team. I know it is. You guys really came out hard in the third period. What did Coach Latimer say to you to kind of light that fire?
He said, the first 4 minutes of the third quarter are the most important of the game, and we really had to step on the gas there because we were down by, 6.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we need to really put the clamps on, and I think our defense did a great job in the third quarter.
Now, this is almost an exact replica of what happened last night with you guys.
Yeah, that was a tough game, Deloro, but same story, third quarter. We dominated the third quarter, and that was it.
You did dominate the third quarter. Now, the team really starting to gel, do you think, after this is the last preseason game here?
Yeah, we really started clicking this tournament. We were firing on all cylinders, and it feels great to win it.
Well, very deservedly so.
Yeah, congratulations, Mark. Team looks really good.
Thanks.
And we look forward to see you over at the Ally Gymnasium, and you'll be getting another plaque from us to go on your wall, and maybe not as pretty as that one, but that's a great award for you, MVP, well-deserved, just solidifies your dedication to the sport, and very, very deserving by you.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, we'll see you over at the Ally.
Congratulations, Mark.
Mark Kendall joining us there. Let's see if we can get a word with Coach Latimer. Lori, can you get Coach Latimer to come over here, please? We'll get our new production assistant out there, Lori Spencer.
She never responds like that when I ask her to do things.
See if we can get Coach Latimer to come over here and have a few words with us. Can't really end the telecast without talking to the new coach over here. Come on over this way, Coach, and we'll get the headset on him. Just go ahead and put on that headset right there, Coach. There you go. There he is. First of all, congratulations on winning the tournament tonight. You got to be living right, I think.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a great honor to win this tournament. I mean, I've been coming down here for a lot of years, so this is really nice. I was happy for the kids too. It was a defensive battle, and they're not bad. They're not bad at all.
No, San Juan is a very tough team, and I had my doubts as to whether you guys could even, I knew that you could play with them, but San Juan, very tall, very athletic. You got the Ball brothers there that scored 25, 26 points between both of them.
I know. We saw them in the summertime, and we played them at the Rockland tournament, so we knew what they were going to do, and we were pretty well prepared for their offense and stuff. But those kids are going to get their points. They're legitimate players. They'll probably go someplace at the next level.
Right.
But they're a lot of fun to watch too.
They certainly are.
They're great kids.
Very athletic.
And Eric does a great job with that team. So it was fun.
Now, of course, we've mentioned numerous times. The first year you up at the varsity level, certainly no stranger to the sport of basketball. A number of years at the JV level. What is the difference though for you? What so far? It might be a little bit early to ask that question, but what's the difference between the two programs?
In terms of what I'm teaching and the practices and the way everything, the system, that I'm teaching, it's the same as it's always been. The nice thing is I have bigger, faster, stronger athletes.
There's that much of a difference between the JV and the varsity?
Yeah, there really is, and there's a little bit more of a maturity level, because there are a lot of things that I can, I hate to use this word, but I can assume some things are going to happen, and they do. We talk about stuff, we have a game plan, and then I can feel comfortable about them going out and executing. And tonight, I wasn't so concerned about them. I was concerned about us, because that was a great win last night. And it was a lot of momentum, a lot of energy expended. Mm-hmm. So I thought the kids might come out a little flat tonight.
Well, they did, or San Juan came on strong in the second period, whatever way you want to look at it.
I know.
Another thing I noticed is that you're getting a lot of kids in the game.
I think, we found that we can go probably 9 or 10 deep in our bench. And that's been, a blessing for us, because if we're going to full court press man-to-man and we're going to run this kind of motion offense, kids are going to get, they're going to get tired. They won't tell you they are, but their legs are gone. Mm-hmm. And, when John can't hit an easy 12, 14-foot jump shot, it's probably because of his legs. So the more we're able to go 9, 10 deep into the bench and maintain the same level of play on the floor, the better for everybody. It just, it gets a lot of kids involved in it, and it makes it tough to guard us, makes it tough to defend us.
Well, you got a lot of energy. When you got a Mark Hopkinson coming off the bench, then that's got to be a big asset for you. He's like a spark plug out there.
Yeah. Hopkinson is that what you said? Hopkinson?
Yeah.
Somebody was talking. Okay.
Yeah, that was our director.
Hopkinson is the kid that's been the catalyst for us. He assumes a lot of roles, and he's a senior, and he's a pretty talented basketball player. So I expect a lot from him. I expect him to be able to come off the bench or start or assume, any role on the floor, because he has to go in for a lot of people. I can put him in for Kenyon. I can put him in for Kendall. He's a very versatile player, and when he's under control and his head's up and he's seeing the floor well, the good things are going to happen.
They certainly are. Well, listen, congratulations. It's the first time we've had a chance to talk with you over the last 3 games, but we've seen all 3 of your games here so far, and the season looks bright for the Miners as you head into league play.
It does, yeah.
We will be there for your first official league game up at the Ally as the Latimer era begins.
All right, it'll be on that.
Congratulations,
it's
Coach. Nice win.
It's next Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it is.
So we don't have too much time to rest.
No.
Sounds like you need a little rest in your throat, though.
We're taking tomorrow off, and we'll practice Friday and Saturday, and then Monday, and then we'll be able to go. We're ready to go Tuesday.
Excellent.
Okay.
Well, glad to see it, and way to bring the Miners their first championship here since 2005.
Nice job.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Good job, Coach.
Head coach Dale Latimer there joining us here in the post-game show as the Nevada Union Miners take the Kendall Arnett Championship, the 67th annual tournament here at the Earl Crabb Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School.
Well, Gil, it's been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun, but let's go ahead and thank our great sponsors. Of course, we can't do this without the sponsors that bring you the NorCal Game of the Week. And, of course, we're talking about Hanson Brothers Enterprises. At Hanson Brothers, their goals are simple. Provide customer service and continue as a contributor to our community. That's Hanson Brothers Enterprises.
And Hills Flat Lumber Company. Hills Flat has been your local home center since 1921. And now they have 2 locations to serve you in Colfax and their new store in Grass Valley.
And Mike Bratton State Farm Insurance and Financial Services. Mike and Robin wish you the best year ever in 2009.
Also, Soft Answers. Dallas Swift Home is your local computer specialist in computer software management, design, and consultation. And Debbie and Dallas love to watch their son, number 2, John, play for the Miners.
And the new Beach Hut Deli. The new Beach Hut Deli is open and ready to feed a hungry Nevada County. Cindy and Steve Smith, they were here tonight because they're big NU basketball supporters, and they love to watch their son, number 15, Jordan Smith, play for the Miners.
Also, Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire is the official auto repair facility for the NorCal Game of the Week. Plaza Tire and Auto Service, auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs.
And, of course, the good guys over at Spencer Construction, Lori and Scott Spencer, proud to donate their time. It's a husband and wife deal. As president of the NU Miner Basketball Booster Club, raising money for both the Lady Miners and the NU Miner basketball programs.
And last but not least, Cinto Graziano. Dave Cinto and George Graziano have joined forces to create a new Cinto Graziano for you. They specialize in tax preparation and work with you to help make your business grow.
And, of course, Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 12th season of local sports television. This has been Gil Dominguez along with Scott Spencer saying Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody.
About 2.5 hours remaining. From all of us here at Touchdown Productions, thanks for tuning in tonight. And, of course, making us the #1 sports telecast in the foothills. Be sure to join us next year as we begin our coverage of the 2009 basketball season. Like I said, we'll kick it off with the beginning of the Dale Latimer era at Nevada Union as NU opens up league play against the Roseville Tigers right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. It's NU versus Roseville, another great telecast produced by Touchdown Productions, voted one of the best by the Union Readers for 2007. Your executive producer has been myself, Gilbert M. Dominguez. Get to roll up the cables and take the commander home. Titles, directing tonight in the truck, Brandon Duckett. Announcers, Scott, thanks a lot for joining us, especially on short notice.
Thank you for having me.
Great game.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Gil.
Camera operators, Gary Feisey, Sean Kashevsky, and Lynn Dominguez. Cast and all, up in the bleachers. Office manager, Lynn Dominguez. Technical engineer, Paula Mikowski. Remote facilities courtesy of the Commander 2, located right behind the Earl Crabb. Commander 2 maintenance, Plaza Tire, and auto service, keeping her on the road. Touchdown Sportswear, DK in Stitches, making us look good. And Touchdown Accounting and keeping us out of prison, Cinto Graziano, and of course our very own caseworker, Diane Case. Game of the Week Award, Touchdown Productions and CombiTrophyAwards.com. And of course, we are Touchdown Productions. They're the address, phone number, email. Let us know what you think about the telecast. How can we make it better? What other games can we do for you in the future? Well, this one, it's in the history books now. The 67th annual Kendall Arnett belongs to the Nevada Union Miners. They're the champs. We'll see you for the league season. You've been watching exclusive coverage right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night. Happy New Year, everybody.